couple liberal arts majors turned sailors, trying to DIY our way through boat life. We'll give it our best shot, but here's what we'll try to fix in this episode.
It's still a bit windy in the anchorage, so today I'm going to take advantage of staying inside and trying to figure out something that's going on. What's happening is I'm filling up water tanks, but our system still keeps priming the water. So I have a theory that this side tank, which is right here, is not emptying into our system as much as it could be. Maybe just like a plugged outlet. I'm not sure. So I'm gonna investigate a little bit and take this couch apart, get in there and see what's going on. Here's the tank right here. This is our water fill. This is the air exchange. Here is where the water actually comes out. So this plug. There's an access hatch here. I'd like to open this up. This looks like a gasket, so no big deal. I'm gonna open this up and see if there's anything preventing water from draining. Who knows what's in here? All those bolts are off. I made some lines on the cap of this just so I know how it should fit, just in case these lines aren't, or the holes aren't perfectly symmetrical, which I'm sure they are. I'm just gonna pry it open and see what's inside. Okay, so this is a gasket. Ooh, that's pretty nice. Thick material, I like that. Looks like we have quite a bit of buildup, and there's the exit pipe, and the buildup is preventing stuff from draining. Yeah, so we don't know what this stuff is. It looks like shells. Liya was just checking it out. Okay, so good news, this stuff comes off easily. Look at that. But what is it? It's like, it's crusty. It's just like sediment buildup. I don't know, but it was totally blocking that exit hole. You know, the machine was demanding water and not enough was going through the lines. And that's why we would get spurts of water, which kind of makes sense. So theory's checking out, but with all theories, you have to test them. So let's get to digging, and I might empty this tank with my wet vac and just transfer it to another tank. Not the end of the world, kind of pain, but I'll probably do a siphon of some sort. Actually, that's what I'll do. I'll siphon it out. Let's party. Okay, I found our culprit, and I do think this is it. Inside here, there's that little plug. Okay. That's the little space. And it's like a trickle right now. Like water is trickling back into the tank. I bet I can bust off that growth and we'll have full access to that discharge. Because what's happening is I think this tank is getting full of water, but it's not draining as fast as the water pressure machine is demanding from it. So let's check this out. All right, and in a weird turn of events, the weather is gorgeous. And it is the hardest thing to do projects when it's gorgeous out, especially since you know it's not gonna be nice the next day, right? What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna fill this with a little bit of vinegar solution, let it sit overnight. We're not gonna use this tank, but then tomorrow we're gonna open it up and I'm gonna run it through the system and see if we're getting everything. We might even do Liya's watercolor trick, actually. Sure. So yeah, let's clean this up and we're gonna go have some fun. Alright, just as predicted, the next day, and it is crazy windy, so glad we had a nice relaxing day yesterday, had some beers, met some people, but it's time to get some work on the boat. Look at this. And now to really test this tank, I'm gonna fill it with this blue dyed water. I'm gonna put a couple gallons in there and then see if it runs through the system. I'm gonna do one more just for good measure. Okay, switch to side tanks. Let's see if this comes out blue. Inside the engine here, and I can see this is looking kind of blue. So that's good to know that this is starting to fill. So let's bring the water through the system. Okay, and after a lot of trial and error, I was able to get water to pump through. I don't know if this is a thing. I closed the inspection port and then the water started coming through. So please let me know in the comments if you know anything, if like tanks need to, if the tank actually pressurizes, or because I was getting air and air for like a while, and once I closed that up, it's not totally sealed, I started getting blue water, which is what I want. I'm getting water out of here and it's blue now, so check this out. Excuse the dishes. We're in the middle. I can't do dishes because I don't have water, but now I have water. So this is blue. It's very blue, which means it's pulling from my side tank. When I turn it over to the hot, of course the hot runs air because the hot water tank hasn't filled up yet. It will though. In fact, you can hear it. Oh, that's interesting. Hear that sound? I'm wondering if that's this tank signaling that's empty. I bet it is. So let's open that one more time. Let's turn this to blue, or to cold. I'm going mental here. And open this, pour that water back in here, and let's see if it pulls it to dry. I think I heard that air whistling, which means it's pulling air through the system. Oh, you know what I should do? No, I'm not gonna. I'm all over the place. All right, I'm going to open up another tank, the aft tank, which I know is full. I'm gonna do deck fill with this Bluewater. I have the aft and side tanks filled up, so that should be plenty for us to get suction. All right, it's filled. Side tanks fill. Which tanks do I have open? I have aft and starboard tank open, which is good. Let's run it. I don't hear whistling right now, but I will soon. Let's see if any of this is blue. Good. They're Bluewater. Okay, so blue. Good. Now, before the side tank runs dry, because it's close, I'm gonna close it and just pull from the aft. So let's do that. So we'll shut off this one. Good. And now we should be able to get water without any spray, because the aft tank, I filled it yesterday with the side tank water. We'll see some blue and then it'll turn transparent. The aft tank is not dyed. Still looking blue, which means we're pulling through the lines. Make a spurt of air. Oh, that must have been the swap because we just got some bubbles. Now this water shouldn't be blue. Oh, it's still blue, okay. It's a mix of side and aft. I'll run this for like 5 minutes because it takes some time to push out all that air. Okay, so we finally got everything squared away. This water is like pressured vinegar, so it's a little weird, but good news is that the tanks are now working. So big improvement from before. We had no side tank and now we can access it. So tomorrow I'm gonna fill up a side tank and run it free of all that blue stuff. Then we'll be good to go. So cheers.